If you've never seen dogs dance, work for the police, or take part in a race, well, then you came to the right place. Oh my gosh, y'all, I can't. I just sounded so professional, but not to the actual vlog. So I actually went to the dog fair here in Germany last weekend, and y'all, it was kind of crazy. But first of all, do you guys see the amount of selection they have for dog collars and leashes? Like, y'all, they had pretty much everything here. And besides that, they actually also had a wide selection of dog food. Like, I wish I could have taken my dog here so she could get some free samples, but y'all, it was kind of a lot going on, so I was glad that I didn't bring her here. And the stand that you're currently seeing in this video was actually one of my favorites, cause y'all, look at the colors, like they're so pretty, and I would have loved to take one of them home, but due to the fact that I didn't bring my dog, I was just really unsure of how it would have looked on her. But don't worry, you guys, I did take one color with me. It was just one that I was really sure about because I've been wanting it for a long time. And then moving on to the next part, y'all, it was time to see some dogs dance. And when I tell you, I was just shocked because those dogs were doing like 200 commands during their dances, and I was like, how is this possible? And I found it so funny that at one point they said that every dog is capable of dancing, but when I look at my dog, who's a husky, I'm sure she would have never done this. Like, huskies, they just don't want to listen. Like, they're in their own world. They don't care. And just knowing how hard it is to make my own dog listen, I was even more fascinated by the fact that these dogs were doing so well, and I'm like still very amazed by it. And now we're moving on to the next part that includes dogs working for the police. And when I tell y'all, you have absolutely no idea how many of these types of videos I've watched with working dogs, because once again, I can absolutely not relate because my dog would never ever do that. But they basically showed us how they train their dogs and what they're supposed to do, and they use Belgian Shepherds for this kind of work, but nowadays there's just so many people getting them, but they unfortunately give them away because they cannot meet their needs. So please don't get this type of dog just because it looks cool, because they actually need a lot of training. And at one point, me and my friend, we were just walking around and looking at all of the dogs because y'all, there were a lot of dogs there, which is why, again, I'm very glad that I didn't bring mine. But oh my gosh, y'all, they had all types of dogs there and they were so cute. Like, they had some dogs there that I didn't even know existed. I was like, oh, wow, I'm surprised. And now, moving on to the last part, they had a lot of wiener dogs taking part in a race. And when I tell y'all, they had so many dogs taking part, it went on for like 2 hours. And you know, I could tell y'all how it would end. Cause, well, a wiener dog would win. So with that, I'm gonna end the vlog and I'll see you in the next one.